a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Alex Manoah.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
1-2 to Margot. Pitch misses, and that's ball two. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those advantages, guys that have been around the clubhouse a lot?
They are not afraid. Being in an intense game, 40,000, 50,000 people screaming.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A tough challenge in this one, an excellent arm on the mound. Siggy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, then you better turn on it.
Yandy Diaz now. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Johnny Gomes. In for a strike, now it's 3-2. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris? Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first, and today's starter, Drew Rasmussen. What do we have on him?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Lined in the right, and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Santiago Espinal getting ready to hit. Ball to strike. Line drive. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the full side, fed it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now for the Jays, Carlos Delgado. Left-hand hitter waits. Oh, that was high and deep. Went there on his way.
Ring on drive, and John. It's the Black Martinez call.
That one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Remember, it's a home run in each part, so Delgado does his job.
As we take it in again with Statcast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Sean Green next up for the Blue Jays. Good contact guy, good defender, kicks and deals. That one blasted deep to right, back there. That one is gone.
Yes, sir.
He leads the yard to right, and they add on. It's 4-0.
I know I didn't access the yard as much, but it works.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Danny Jansen to him here. This one in the air, right field. Margot flies back, and it's caught for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a...
Well, we know what that means. Quick manage to end the game. And it's 7-1 Toronto.
Regular season ticket holder, you just come to a couple of games a year. To see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
That was an even close. That was a 3 with 2 home runs, so he knew he had to get it out of the park.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and starting in this one, Zach Phily.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
So just about set now, striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. Strike 2.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
The punch out there, 1 out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Jimmy Fox. Number 3. Jimmy. And the count 1 and 2. Ground ball to the right side. And he can't come up with it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Nothing doing there for the A's. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, Cole Irvin. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes this stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first, digging in, Kenny Lofton. The wind of the pitch. Fires to first on the run, 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go out there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And now it's going to be Larry Doby. Good contact guy, good defender. That one hit to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
So when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. That was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now, Nick Swisher. Next offering is in for a strike. No score here in the second. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Now it's Marcus Semien. Here's a 1-1. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Tracks it down for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Hayes go quickly and quiet. Welcome back. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jim Thome. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. He laid careful with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The pitch. Center field. Brown coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now it's going to be Brady Sizer. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. 1-1 now. And that's just foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Ricky Henderson to grab. And there's 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The third baseman, Thome. The runner at first with 2 gone. Out front and foul to the left side. The pitch. Swings and fouls one off. And down the lefty. That's the 3rd on to Semien, and that is that. Guardians lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no. Back here in. field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Ahmed Rosario. Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double. Austin Hedges stands in. Now. Popped up left side. Diaz settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Stepping up for the Guardians. Ken Lofton. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Line drive, caught. Number 38 digs in for the Guardians. And a 1-1. Simeon gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. For the Guardians, and welcome back. Bottom of the fourth, and here is Larry Doby. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride alone, out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And you can feel this.
Fox over to second, return throw, gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Here's Andres Jimenez. This guy has turned into a beast. A swing and a soft line. Whips it to first on the run. Save!
Absolutely bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count. Made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get it to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, Grady Sizemore. That one drilled left field, and Ricky Henderson the grab. Guardians lead 1. Here in Cleveland. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Up the middle, Simeon handles the chance in plenty of time to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The wind of the pitch. Now one out to right. Swisher on the move to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Austin Hedges gets into the Guardians.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the chin.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
City Connect jersey from Miami.
Just just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead to count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
To first, one out the top of the first. Here's Joey Wendell. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And the batter now, Gary Sheffield. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Stays alive. That one fouled off. And here it comes. Now, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order. So now the Phillies offense, we'll see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And towing the slab in this one, Pablo Lopez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
As we take a gander at Joe Girardi's lineup for the Phillies. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Pierre pulls it down, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. The pitch. Right side. Chisholm collects. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We played an inning. Back here in Philadelphia. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Schmidt. Oh, this one is crushed in the left field. It's on its way and gone. That was a moonshot. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
4:40 to left. So I'm going to rewrite the wrong and get a home run this season. Yeah, casual is much better. Because I can hit home runs.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up and knew it was
440. Yeah, that hung for 6 seconds. And that's the left field, too.
Now, Ryan.
Well, we'll quick manage to the end of the game.